today's class. Once you are done with this, we'll discuss this question, and homework we'll either discuss after this or towards the end of the class. Because today we also need to start a new lesson, algebraic inequalities. Okay, make it fast. Basma, we didn't discuss any homework. We said that we'll do this question first. So you guys do this question and we'll discuss this. And then homework we'll discuss either after this or towards the end of the class. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Quickly do. I'll give you like 2 more minutes. 2 or 3 more minutes, huh? Make it fast. Philomen, I think this is enough time. So let's discuss this. The page is numbered 357 of a magazine are printed in a special pink color. Tushan reads 5 pages of the magazine on the first day, and thereafter, on each day, he reads 3 more pages than he read on the previous day. One second. Okay. So find the number of pages he completes reading at the end of the 5th day, right? Then pink color దీనికి వెనమేక, right? So pink color kavi chutta kamatakarumu. Tushan reads 5 pages. Let me just check. Tushan reads 5 pages of the magazine on the first day, and on each day he reads 3 more pages. Again, first day he reads 5 pages. By the second day, how many pages has he read?
8 pages.
8 pages. That means first day at page 5, then second day at page 8, and then 3 by 3, it's increasing, right? 11, 15, sorry, 14, 17, and so on. Okay, so that there is an arithmetic progression here. Find the number of pages he completes reading at the end of the 5th day. So we know how to do this since this is an arithmetic progression. Tn equals a plus n minus 1d. Okay. So here the first term is 5. We want to find the 5th term, right? So T5 is what we want. A is 5. Plus n means we want the 5th term. So 5 minus 1, difference is 3. So 5 plus 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. So 12 plus 5 is 17. So the answer is 17. Okay. Find the number of pages he completes reading at the end of the 5th day is 17. Find the number of pages he completes reading at the end of the 7th day. So same thing, we have to apply the equation for T7. T7 equals a plus n minus 1d. So here T7, first term is 5. N is 7. 7 minus 1. Difference is 3. So 5. 7 minus 1 is 6 multiplied by 3. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. Okay, that's the number of pages he finishes reading by the 7th day. If Tushan finishes reading the whole magazine in 10 days, find the number of pages there are in the magazine. Okay. So, if he finishes reading the whole magazine in 10 days, okay, how do we find the number of pages? Which equation would you use? At the end of the 7th day, 17 pages he has read. At the end of the 7th day, the total pages is 23. If we want to find the total number of pages he has read at the end of the 10th day, we can still use the same equation. And by the 10th day, he's finishing. That means that total number of pages is the total number of pages in the magazine. So, here Tn equals a plus n minus 1d. We want T10. A is 5. And n means 10 minus 1, d is 3. 5 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 multiplied by 3, 20. Plus 5 is 32. Okay. So that is the total
Excuse
number
me,
of
teacher.
pages. Yes, Basma.
Shouldn't we find the total number of pages read in 10 days, like the sum of pages he read
Yes,
in those
10.
10 days?
Okay. So that's a very good question. I was actually going to come to that. That is why I asked initially which equation you all used. The reason is, okay, so if you look at this pattern, right, let me copy this pattern and take it here. We have to be very careful of what we are dealing with. Okay. So here, 5 means the number of pages he finishes reading by the end of the first day. First day are 5 pages read kara. So that means first day the total number of pages he read was 5. Second day වෙද්දි තව 3ක් වැඩි වෙලා 8 means the total number of pages he has read up to that point, right? Including the first 5, another 3. So total 8. Then here තව 3ක් වැඩි වෙලා 8 is not the number of pages he read on the second day. ඒකයි මේ pattern එකේ difference. Okay, let me tell you again. Listen carefully. So this is the pattern, right? So 5 means number of pages read by the first day. Okay. So if 5 එක අවුලක් නෑ. Okay. Then let's look at 8. Is 8 the number of pages read on the second day? Is 8 the number of pages read on the second day?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
But in the question they say he reads 3 more pages than he read on the previous day. That means, isn't it that he read 8
3 more
pages on the
pages
second?
altogether, right? Pages numbered. Okay. Tushan reads 5 pages of the magazine on the first day. And thereafter on each day he reads 3 more. Oh, yes. 3 more pages than he read on the previous day. So then this is correct. So again, 8 can be the number of pages he reads on the second day. So I'm very sorry I overlooked that part. Because in my head, what I was thinking is 8 means the total number of pages up to the second day. So sum TN right? But yes, you have a point. So 5 is the number of pages he read on the first day. Number of pages. Sorry, I got disconnected. Can you all hear me? It's raining a little, but not heavily. I think now the rain is okay, no? I heard the day before yesterday it was quite bad, but yesterday it was not that bad. I think today it has gotten a little better. Okay. Oh, you have power cuts. We also had a power cut, but it was towards in the evening. Thankfully, we got. And thankfully, in Matara, because Colombo is where my house is, my home is, and it's okay, Maria. So I'm in Matara, Meheti, solar. But the thing is, like in Colombo, most of the time, solar is like directly connected to the grid ne. So power cuts ki hum kohamat solar, like, you know, even if a house, I don't know about other areas, but in Colombo, in my house, we don't have solar, but my fiance's house, they have solar panels. So always solar panel is most of the time connected to the grid, national grid. So when there are power cuts, even if you have a solar panel, power is cut from the grid, right? So even if there's a power cut, when there is a power cut, even if you have solar, you will still not have power. But for some good reason, the house that I have rented in Matara, apparently in this area in Matara, you cannot, like, even if you have solar panels installed, you cannot connect it to the grid. මොකක් හරි issue එකක් ඉන්න එක grid එකට connect කරන්න බෑ. So despite having solar panels, you cannot connect it to the grid. So that's a good thing, because even when there is a power cut, then grid එකට දෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. ගෙදර ඇතුළෙම තමයි power circulate වෙන්නේ. So solar panel again, we can directly switch on the power. I mean, we can't use it for like power intensive work like air conditioners or microwave ovens or anything like that. But just light and fan දාලා තියෙන අවුලක් නැහැ. So that's a very good thing. I don't know if that's the same in your areas. I actually didn't know that such a situation exists, because in Colombo, always we connect it to the grid. But there is a good thing about that. I'm talking about my fiance's house because they have solar panels. I'm not sure about other houses, but they generate a lot of electricity from the solar panel, and they have connected to the grid. Ceylon electricity board. So in the house, they don't consume a lot of power because there's only like 3 people in the house. So for whatever the extra electricity that they generate from the solar panel, the CEB pays them money. So they get, I think, like dark solar panels and just only a little bit. I think they get like around 10,000 a month from the electricity board, because it's connected to the grid. But in this house, in Matara, even though they might, in the solar panel, even though they might generate more electricity, they can't get the money from the electricity board for the extra current. So that is a disadvantage. But otherwise, power cut now, it's an advantage, because regardless of a power cut, the house will still have power. Solar panel switch on kind of. So just let me know if you guys are familiar with how things are in your area. But yeah, I mean, even in Colombo, when you install a solar panel, you cannot, like, if you don't want to, you can choose not to connect it to the grid. The choice is there, but in Matra, the choice is not there. You cannot connect it to the grid. So even if you install solar panels, you just have to use within the house only. So that was quite interesting when I found that out. Because it's surprising that the electricity situation is not that improved here. Because Mathura as a city, as a town, it's pretty good. It's pretty improved. But that part is a lacking part, I feel like. Yeah. So that was a piece of information you never asked. But since we were on the topic, I just mentioned that. Okay, so etakota, this is the mistake that I made, which I will erase. I read the question wrong, right? So number of pages is what we're talking about. So 11 is the number of pages read on the third day. So if we want to find the total number of pages read by the end of the 10th day, yes, we have to go with SN. So thanks, Basma, for pointing that out. So SN equals N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1D. So 10th, we are talking about the sum of the first 10 terms. So 10 divided by 2. 2 times, A is the first term is 5. Plus 10 minus 1, difference is 3. So 5 Here 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 10 is 37. So 5 times 7 is 35. 3 remaining. 5 times 3, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is this clear, Laman? Okay. All right. Then, fifth Roman number, what is the maximum number of pink pages the magazine can have? Now, this is an interesting question. The pages numbered 3, 5, 7 of a magazine are printed in a special pink color. So what is the maximum number of pink pages that the magazine can have? How do we get that? How do we get that, Lamai? Yes? What is the equation that you used, or was there a different way? What do you mean difference of 3, 5, 7? Oh, excuse me. Okay, Lamai, I'm very sorry. Okay. So we were talking about what is the maximum number of pink pages, right? Okay, so I got one answer. We'll discuss about this. So this is a pretty interesting one, right? Then මෙතන pink pages වලට අපිට වෙනම pattern එකක් අඳින්න පුළුවන් නේද? Right? See? Third page, fifth page, third page, fifth page, seventh page, and maybe the ninth page. Likewise, you can see the pink pages, okay? So, එතකොට, what is the last page of this book, Lamai? What is the last page of this book? What is the last page of this book? Anybody?
185.
185. And do you think that will be a pink page or not? Do you think that will be a pink page or not? Quickly tell me. You can just take a quick guess. It's easy. It is a pink page, yes. Because you can see all the odd numbers right here. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, blah, blah, blah. So 185 will definitely be a pink page. So this is the progression we have, right? They're asking how many pink pages there are, right? So this is the first pink page. This is the second pink page. This is the third pink page. This is the fourth pink page. Then there's fifth pink page, sixth pink page. Likewise, මෙයා කීවෙනි pink page එකද කියලා we can find, right? Nth pink page. What is the pink? What pink page is this? If this is the first, second, third, fourth, likewise, then 185 is what pink page? That would be the number of pink pages, right? Because it's a count, no? First pink page, second pink page, third pink page, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, likewise. 185 is which pink page? That is what we have to find, right? So I'm going to write the equation Tn because this is not about a sum, right? එහෙනම් Sn use කරන්නේ A plus n minus 1d. Tn is the term that we are considering. It's 185. We already know that. A is the first term, 3. Plus n is, n we don't know. That is what we have to find. Difference is 2. So this 3, I will bring it to this side. 185 minus 3. Then on this side, we have n minus 1 multiplied by 2. 185 minus 3 is 182. Here, n minus 1 multiplied by 2. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So, n minus 1 equals 182 divided by 2 is 91. So, n would be 91. This one, when I bring it to other side, it becomes plus. And that would be 92. So, that means 185 is the 92nd pink page. That means how many pink pages are there? That means how many pink pages are there? 92 pink pages. Is that clear, Lamai? So it's a pretty interesting question. I think you understood. But it's quite interesting. These are the type of questions that they could ask at the exam. That's why I specifically wanted to try this question. Okay, Tushan claims that the last page he read is pink. Determine the truth of his statement. What do you think? What do you think? You know it's true, right? Because 185 is a pink page. So, how do you write the answer here? How do you write the answer here? මෙතන ළමයි they only ask they ask you to determine. ඔයාලා වැඩිය ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. Just simply all you have to write is we already found here that 185 is the 92nd pink page, right? So let's just write a statement like that. Let's just write. It's all about how you write the question. As proven above, 185, which is the last page, is the 92nd pink page. Therefore, this statement, his statement is like that. Okay, is that clear? Okay. Shall we, before moving on to algebraic inequalities, can you try the third question in the miscellaneous, because we only did the first and second homework. Can you quickly try the second one? Sorry, third one. Make a the question. Quickly try this. Make it fast.